and restoring American communities. Our goal is not only to make Memphis safe, but make Memphis beautiful again. And we're grateful, Secretary, for your partnership. I also want to thank Governor Bill Lee, Senators Marsha Blackburn.
Forgot. We back again. Who is it? Hurricane Hood News and Reviews bringing you in the house again. Said the pack of men, ladies and gentlemen, front, left, right. We back again to this HHN special report.
Haggerty for their unwavering support to make Memphis safe again. We want to thank Congressman David Kustoff, who's here in the audience, Speaker of the House, Cameron Sexton, and our U.S. Attorney, Michael Donovan. There's Michael. Thank you so much. All of our other public officials who are here, thank you. And our U.S. Marshal for Tennessee, Tyrese Miller, you have been working tirelessly. Thank you. I also want to thank U.S. Marshal Director Gadi Serralta, the FBI, DEA, ATF, Treasury Department,
Fuck
DHS,
all your alphabet boys and everybody she just said.
I see our guard back there. Thank you. Along with all the members of our state and local law enforcement, our sheriffs, our police. Thank you for everything you're doing to make Memphis safe. That's our objective.
Y'all not making Memphis safe. Police here to protect property, not lives. Police here to protect property, not lives. Fuck Pam Bondi and that bullshit she said. And shit. On some motherfucking real shit. Talking about making Memphis safe.
Deserve to be safe. Every American deserves to be safe, to go to the grocery store, to take their kids to school, to be able to go to church on a Sunday without fear.
Yeah, but motherfuckers have fear of the police shooting us in the fucking back unarmed. Talk about making Memphis safe. What did they do? They raided a whole bunch of people. Fuck Pam Bondi.
In 2024, Memphis had the highest violent crime rate, the highest in the entire country. Memphis's total crime rate was 344% higher than the national average.
Yeah, and who fault is that? Y'all the one that bring the drugs in the motherfucking community. Keep a crack house at everybody. Keep disrupting the community. Keep squatters moving. It's like, shit. We can't even walk up the street without worrying about the goddamn police. Citizens worried about the police and motherfuckers, stupid ass criminals and thugs that was motherfucking systematically put in place for it to happen. Like, come on, man. Fuck the bullshit. No matter where you go, the power structure going to make sure there's a crack house over there. And when you try to defend yourself, they're motherfucking will protect the crackhead more than they'll protect your ass. And you just trying to motherfucking be a real person in your community. But no, they will defend the crackhead because they need the disruption in your neighborhood. But this is why I'm Kane Dynamite. Yeah, Dynamite, Kane Dynamite. Yo ho chose me. Now we can talk like gentlemen and we can get over to some gangster shit. Can you dig it? Dynamite, Dynamite. Dynamite, bitch. Dynamite. Kane Dynamite. Anyway, shout out to Live and Learn. What up, though?
Longer. Thanks to the leadership of President Trump and our dedicated men and women in law enforcement.
Boo.
This surge in Memphis has dramatically dropped crime. The numbers tell the story themselves. They are undeniable. The last 56 days that we have had this surge compared to the same 56-day time period a year ago shows murder is down 48% in just 56 days. Sexual assault down 40%.
Yeah, y'all bring the drugs and the crack shit in the hood just so y'all can go raid them later because at the end of the day, y'all is part of that. Just to put the drugs and guns in the evidence locker and wait a couple months, probably a couple years, and put it right back out there on the street. You know, it's funny how motherfuckers get caught in the evidence locker fucking with shit. When there's a real motherfucking case, they go in there and tamper with evidence. Come on, man. They're here to protect property, not lives. Make Memphis safe. No, make the properties of Memphis safe. Say that shit, bitch. Want to give a shout out to all the alphabet boys. Fuck all the alphabet boys. Most of those bitches are corrupt. And there's a black nigga that's standing behind her from the hood department. Man, nigga, I've been seeing hood all my life because I've been from the projects and shit. So Nigga, hood never done shit for the hood.
9%. Robbery down 61%. Overall serious crime down 45% here in Memphis.
Yeah, because one, the fucking crime ran all the smart motherfuckers out. And if there's no one to rob, then yes, shit gonna go down. And you lock up the ones that you already set up, and they motherfucking recruit some motherfucking recruits. You got them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the fucking shit gonna go down. Cause y'all don't want to motherfucking helping fund shit. Shit, man. Fuck the bullshit. Hashtag fuck the police, but like this is news on Pam Bondi.
We are reversing the trend. Since President Trump ordered federal law enforcement officers to search Memphis, 121 children have been located and returned to safety. Those are 100.
Now that caught my attention. This is why I'm, this is why I'm kind of playing this. I'm like, oh shit, y'all found 121 kids, which made me think. Like, why is they cracking down on 121 kids? And they locking up gangs and thugs. Where's the connection here? There's something got to connect somewhere. Crime, children, gang activity. What's the connection, everybody? What's the connection?
One, 21 children who were reported missing and endangered. They have been recovered. More than 3,100 arrests have been made, including
over 3,100 arrests have been made within a 56-day time period. They had to have already knew this shit was in place for them to crack down like that. 3,100?
127 known gang members. 501 firearms seized off the streets of Memphis.
That's crazy. 3,100. What the fuck was that? All right, yeah. 3,100 people, 500 guns. That don't sound like a number that's supposed to be right with that number. If you found 3,100 people, you only got 500 guns. Sound like you just rounding up some innocent motherfuckers to fill in those private prisons. I need to find out how many private prisons is in Memphis. And I need to find out what the incentive is. Because some states be like, bitch, I will sue y'all asses. I mean, some private prisons will tell states, I will sue your ass if you're not filling up our shit to like a 90, 95, 97% capacity. 3,100, but only 500 some guns. That don't sound right. If you call 3,100 people, you should at least have at least 1,500 to 2,000 weapons finding, because you talk about gang members, everybody packing heat, right? So out of 3,100, only 500 people was packing. Something don't sound right. It sounds like somebody stole some weapons just so y'all can put them back on the street.
We have filed federal charges against approximately 150 people. Michael, is that right? As of today, 157 federal charges have been filed. Tolerating crime is a choice. This administration chooses law and order and making America safe again. President Trump chooses to protect the good people of Memphis, every neighborhood, and every...
You keep on talking about protecting the good people of Memphis. That's a goddamn lie. Your job is to protect property, not lives. That's a goddamn lie.
Family. Unfortunately, the safety of our community has been compromised by some judges who continue to obstruct our efforts. I wish they...
Shots fired. She's bitch Pam Body shooting at the judge. She's shooting at judges. And plus, I love the infighting. But at the end of the day, it's evil versus evil in their world. You know, they all evil sons of bitches. But the infighting is fucking hilarious. Democrats shooting at Republicans, pop, pop, pop. Attorney General shooting at judges, pop, pop, pop. Like, whoa. Motherfuckers are siding with different motherfuckers, and now it makes you want to like deep dive on who the fuck got Comey off. Like what? And it's like y'all some fucking criminals. All y'all niggas are some criminals on some real shit. But nigga, it ain't what you know, it's who you know, right? Who the fuck helped Comey?
Are all watching this, and I hope they're seeing what we're doing here in Memphis. We will not coddle violent criminals at the expense of law-abiding citizens.
You will not call a violent criminal. You will not call a violent criminal. Really? Really? How about you lying bitch? Motherfuckers just got done fucking up some police cars and got out on bail. That shit, it never fails. Oh, my niggas. Hey, yo, do y'all remember when Biden was in office when the immigrants was fucking people up and they was getting off without bail? The system never fails. But all my niggas go straight to the fucking prison. Nigga. No matter who's in motherfucking office, it could be a Republican or a Democratic president. It don't really matter. System is fucked. But the system is doing what it's like it's supposed to do. Keep us confused, keep us divided, and keep us not focused on who real true enemy is. Who's the enemy, Kane? It's the government. Yes, the government can.
We will use every legal means in our
disposal. She just said loot.
To make America.
She said loot first. She was like, we're going to loot. Yeah, that's what y'all be doing. Y'all be looting shit. Just like y'all looted like 1,500 guns. Y'all caught 3,100 people. You only got 500 guns. Get the fuck out of here. What? All those, what those 3,100 niggas was dual wielding and shit? The numbers don't add up. Women lie, men lie. Numbers don't lie. But they numbers can get manipulated, though, by people with power. Remember that. Women lie, men lie. Numbers don't lie, but they can be fucking manipulated by people in power to instill confusion and division, fear and intimidation. Get y'all in a sense of comfort and safety, but they really gonna haul your ass to a fucking internment camp. They already got FEMA camps right now. Like right now, already covered on by HHNs. And they putting the homeless there, free cheap labor. Nigga, like, don't y'all got that in prison? Oh yeah, they do some homeless people in prison. They cracking down on people living the van life or the RV life or the car life, just like get the fuck away from society, living in a tent somewhere. They say, fuck this shit. 100%, mind, body, spirit in line, like, fuck the system, I'm out. Cracking down on them because, and to me, like, what I see is, who you think you are trying to go off grid and be free? No, bitch, you go work and you go pay these taxes like me. I'm so unhappy. And you gonna be unhappy too. Nigga, motherfucker coming to my RV inside my little camp area, I'm shooting that motherfucker. Ain't nobody leaving that bitch alive. Guaranteed. You better pop up with sheriffs, military, and a SWAT team. For a nigga in an RV in a fucking tent in the forest, yeah, y'all better motherfucking have everything fully equipped front to back, like, whoa, because I'm going to be in the bushes like Predator. I'm going to be in the trees like Predator. Y'all ain't going to see it coming. Most niggas got a motherfucking, just like a long range sight. Y'all don't look up because y'all expecting to see a nigga on the ground. No, nigga, I'm gonna be hopping from treetop to treetop like Assassin's Creed. Putting the hidden blade in niggas' throat, taking y'all weapons and using it against y'all dumb motherfuckers. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna dip from y'all because y'all all gonna get out y'all shit. I'm gonna sneak past y'all, get into y'all motherfucking vehicle, the fucking SWAT vehicle, and shoot y'all bitches down while I'm running y'all over. Awesome. And what you do is how you do it.
America safe again and to keep Americans safe. In Memphis and in Washington, D.C., and every city across this country, our message is clear. If you're committing violent crimes, if you're committing any crime, we will find you, we will bring you to justice, and we will protect the law-abiding citizens in this country.
All right, and the same shit should apply on my end. I will find you, and I will make y'all motherfucking bow down. Even the phone agrees. Oh, shit. That looked like a payment notification. Oh shit. But anyway, a fucking bill. I can't wait till I motherfucking find a hacker so I don't have to pay shit no more. Damn, you locked up my hacker. But anyway, I'm gonna find another one. Or become one myself. But I need more training. More training. And then somebody say something fucking stupid, I will find you. And I will end you. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Ooh, Sleepy Brown. But anyway, these are the real criminals. These are the real motherfuckers. That's evil.
I want to thank all of our agents again.
Boo.
We're here today.
I want to thank
it's
your agents
Thanksgiving
again.
week.
Fuck on.
And we know all of you are out there protecting all of us. You're not with your families. Many of you are not going to be with your families on Thanksgiving. And we are so grateful for your service and your sacrifice. We know there is no such thing as a normal day in the life of a law enforcement officer. When you go to serve a warrant, you don't know what's behind that door. When you stop a vehicle, pull a vehicle over, you don't know what's behind that window. And we are so proud that we have a president who has taken the handcuffs off of our law enforcement officers so they can do their jobs. And we are putting them on the hands of the violent criminals.
Wow. They've been doing their job for the longest. Killing unarmed black people, killing kids, throwing bombs in people's houses, killing little girls and shit. Y'all been doing y'all job. So you just telling me that you just upping up the tyranny. Let's just up the tyranny. Okay, cool. We gonna blast back at your ass. Nigga, this game is over. This country is cooked. There's no saving it. This what they said was gonna happen. Once people start waking up, they're gonna put the boot further on our necks. They're gonna put the boot further on our necks. Like, we gotta get more tyrannical. Okay, so we gotta get straight up savage. Like real shit. What you called us, we got off that goddamn boat, is who we gonna have to become to kill these evil motherfuckers. I'm sorry to say it, but motherfuckers are afraid to say it. That's why I put it through my music. I reflected in my literature, reflected in my art. It's going down. But I got a feeling the empire will crumble due to its monetary system. But it has already crumbled. The thing about it is, it's not publicized. So the sheep don't think nothing of it. Just keep on paying money. Keep seeing that your dollar has been devalued since like 2008. Nigga, so it's like, yo, it's over. It's over. But let's crack down on the tyranny. Let's crank up the tyranny. Like I said, with Trump's secret task force, bringing National Guards in places, causing more infighting amongst states and federal policies and shit. It's crazy. And for some people, let's just say that's not playing the game, but it's like, that want to be in politics, he or she is probably looking around saying, everybody in this bitch is acting crazy. Why the fuck did I get in politics? I'm about to quit. You feel me? A person that don't know shit, they just oblivious to the motherfucking the real game that's going on. Because like they see a bunch of infighting. It's like, shit, nigga, you walking past a motherfucker that you want to hit in the face because he don't want to pass a policy. Nigga, y'all think gang banging in the streets or something. Nigga, they gang banging in hallways. They across the hall from each other on some gang banging shit. Nigga, the hallways is the streets. Man, dog. I feel sorry for those motherfuckers in politics. But they look down on us for, being rappers and entertainers. Y'all niggas shit. Like, I feel sorry for y'all. Y'all down every day. Yeah, because those niggas is stupid. Nigga, you don't bring the street life to the studio. Nigga, you're retarded. Like, nigga, you gotta choose. But anyway,
the results that you see in this city are a result of that leadership and all of us working as a team. I cannot thank everyone in this room enough for what you're doing. Well, we hope a governor reaches out like Governor Lee reached out to President Trump. Let's see. If you want to make your city safe, call President Trump. But we'll see. You know what? Regardless of whether you're going to cooperate or not, Donald Trump has made it very clear he's going to keep all Americans safe, whether you're helping us or whether you're not, as an elected official. And here in Memphis, we're blessed to have a mayor. I wish we have our deputy mayor here today. I wish the mayor could be here with us today, but we all talk to the mayor so much. And Chief Davis and Sheriff Bonner, thank you for everything.
God, glazing each other.
Number 5, national security concerns, okay? The discharge requires the Attorney General to release within 30 days, quote, classified information to the maximum extent possible. This ignores the principle that declassification should always rest and always has rested with the agency that originated the intelligence. Why? So that they can protect their critical sources and methods. It is incredibly dangerous to demand that officials or employees of the DOJ declassify materials that originated in other agencies.
Totally cool. Right. Great point. Let's not do it. He just won me over.
Can I say Carlos Sainz is fooling
fucking God! Yeah, these fucking
totally
ads.
forgot about that.
This ad.
That's such a good point.
That's my past self yelling.
Totally fucking, the guy hit it out of the park right there. First of all, they literally told you a few months ago that Epstein was not running a trafficking ring at all. Now they're saying there are national security concerns in the intelligence of the guy who was not running a trafficking ring. Why would there be concerns about our national security in the Epstein files? Doesn't that seem odd to anyone?
Agent. Yeah, agent. Agent. Oh, shit, you say you love him? That's what's up. That's what's up.
Agent. Supposedly there was no client list and he wasn't doing anything. And then if he was doing something, he was just pimping out girls to rich guys, which is obviously evil and they should all go to jail. Well, why does this have to do with our national security?
Because, if I could just use a theory, there's somebody in the national security that's probably still there, that been there for probably over 20, 30, maybe 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. All these niggas is old as shit. And that motherfucker is probably a high-ranking motherfucker with some secrets that can have this whole fucking country compromised. But at the end of the day, nigga, all those motherfuckers are evil. All of them. Every last one of them. We're going to be hearing this Epstein shit forever. It's like the crazy propaganda about it. It's just like, look, all y'all niggas is in on it. How about that? Like real shit. Real shit. Just all the celebrities, politicians should make a motherfucking video. Like if y'all innocent, nigga, proof. come out with a video and be like, I was not on the list. I was on that flight log. I still won't believe you. But it's a step in the direction of getting people to probably be like, okay, you know, the motherfucker made a video. He said he wasn't did it, you know. But nigga, y'all should did that a long time ago. Or never fucked with him to begin with. Chris Tucker. On a plane with these motherfuckers on their way to Africa to talk to some kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck, Chris? What the fuck, Chris? I think Bill Clinton was on the plane too. I'm not really sure. I gotta go back to the video. Because I did a video on it. I did like a little quick motherfucking video. This is maybe like a year or two ago. But yeah.
That's odd. It's odd that we're talking about this in terms of, quote, intelligence and our national security. Remember, Jeffrey Epstein is just like a weird rich guy who has a predilection for underage girls, right? Like he's not doing anything on behalf of any foreign government, right? He's not doing anything that our government knew about, right? He's not blackmailing anyone. They told us it's not a blackmail operation. So it seems odd to me that there'd be national security concerns in the Epstein files. That's so weird. Johnson wasn't speaking off the cuff. He was quoting from a document produced by his office detailing 5 flaws with the bill. The 5th and final flaw, titled National Security Concern, says that it's incredibly unwise to demand that the DOJ declassify materials originated by other agencies. That declassification should protect sources and methods and directs Congress to, quote, work with the Attorney General Bondi to declassify in a reasonable time frame. It's just so odd that this thing that doesn't exist has national security implications. That's super weird. What? I don't get it. Even if Epstein was this guy who was like hiding money for people, or, you know, again, he was like a pimp. What does it have to do with America's national security?
Every day.
Huh. So odd. Interesting. Well, I guess when the documents come out, we'll find all that out. Why it's such a concern and why they don't want it out and who's embarrassed. And I think it's going to be a watershed moment when these things come out. I think people are going to be disturbed by the content of them. And I think the content of these documents is going to be enough to paint a global picture that people are going to find less than thrilling, I believe. But that's just my own belief. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's going to be underwhelming. But again, there's no way that the government fought like hell to keep them under lock and key if there's nothing there. So they might be running around now trying to redact them and, you know.
Yeah, I got to get back to reading the goddamn files. I got to get back to the page that I was on. But yeah, I got to get back to that shit. I got to get back to that shit. But like, I had to motherfucking break out the other shit that was out because the Epstein shit is a distraction for what's going on around the world. There's a lot of motherfucking riots and motherfucking revolutions and, you know, possible fucking nuclear fucking wars and shit. It's like, yo, there's a lot of shit going on. You know, like, that's distracting with Epstein and some court cases and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we really just need the motherfucker just blow this fucking government up.
Confused by them and you don't really know what's going on. They might be trying to scrub certain names from them or certain implications. I don't really know.
I was reading the Epstein files on my live. There was like, I swear to God, it's like maybe like at least like 10 pages redacted. I'm talking about the whole goddamn page. I'm like, what's the use of bringing this shit out if y'all still redacting 4 fucking pages? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Know that they're coming out. I don't know if they'll be out before Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving is a time that no matter who you are, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, a white person, a black person, a pedophile in the Mossad, none of it matters. You should have a Thanksgiving. You should be able to sit down with your family and have a Thanksgiving and not focus on the division focus on the people.
I'm not about to be at the table with a pedophile, nigga. What?
Even if they are pedophiles who are working for foreign government.
No, Tim Gillen, why? Why would you say that?
It's gotta be one day.
You're being sarcastic. You gotta be sarcastic.
Pedophiles who may or may not be working for foreign governments get to have sweet potatoes and turkey and just sit on the couch after the turkey and go, I'm zapped. And then someone goes, that's the tryptophan in the turkey. Like, you know, watch a little football, have some stuffing, a little cranberry sauce, and let's not lose our mind here just because someone happens to be a pedophile who's blackmailing our politicians so that we can continually be in war. You know what I mean? Like, if Thanksgiving's about anything, it's about leaving those divisions behind and embracing the fact that we like to go out, have a nice meal, and enjoy ourselves and enjoy our family. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter who they are. Some of them are going to be agents of our own government, a foreign government. Some of them are going to be human traffickers. Some of them are going to traffic narcotics. They're going to be narco traffickers. Some of them are going to be kind of paid protesters who just show up and start lighting shit up. If somebody gives them enough money, they just show up and start lighting shit up in the town square. Who cares? It's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving. It doesn't matter who these people are. Doesn't matter. Some of them are going to be pedophiles. I don't know what to tell you. It's Thanksgiving. Trump called a woman a little piggy, quiet piggy. I wonder what exactly... you know, there's people saying that it's going to open a can of worms up about his relationship with Russia. I don't know if that's true. There are people saying that Putin's got compromat on Trump and has forever. There are people saying that it's going to be about Israel. We're going to find out Epstein was Mossad adjacent. And he was working, you know, there's an article that came out where it was basically like Epstein and Ehud Barak were back channeling with Putin about the Syrian civil war. And I read that article, and I forgot who did the article, but maybe we'll throw the article up in the YouTube comments or something. And that article was a very detailed account, a breakdown of the emails, the 30-something thousand emails that were released. And you have this guy, Jeffrey Epstein, again, who's back channeling with Ehud Barak, who's the ex-prime minister of Israel. I'm sorry, he was talking to Ehud Barak about back channeling with Vladimir Putin about how to make money from the Syrian civil war. So again, that seems like a guy who's like a connected guy. I feel like it's something my father wasn't doing. I don't know about that. Like, there were times that I didn't know what my father was doing. I imagine he was at work or something, but like, he could have been back channeling with Ehud Barak and Vladimir Putin about how to make money off a Syrian civil war. I don't know. It's something I imagine he wasn't doing that. And if someone is doing that, back channeling with the president of Russia about how to make money off the Syrian civil war, it might be fair to suggest that that person's like connected politically. I don't know. Again, I don't want to jump to conclusions. It could be nothing. That's the other thing. It could be nothing. It could be like an accident.
Fucking bitch. Fucking phone. Fuck you, phone.
Like, you're like, I was like at a party, and then I met like a guy who knew the president of Russia. I knew the ex-prime minister of Israel. We started talking. We're like, since there's like this civil war in Syria, why not make a couple of dollars? That all could be like just an accident, like a happy accident. That's what they call those things, a happy accident.
Yep. Now we got some shit about Mike Epps and Blueface.
What they do for our youth, we have to start targeting and gearing, celebrating those journeys. Those are the wrong journeys to celebrate, young men. There's no reward for coming home after 30 years. You don't get no care package or failure. Get your out here and help these kids. Pay that back forward. You see what I'm saying? That's the reward. I got time, come straight home. If I don't do what they want me to do for them, I'm a sellout. I'm a suck nigga.
Right.
I done did the whole bit with them. I done been to Walmart 100 times, Jay paying and meeting guards, doing all kinds of supposed to be doing with you, Nick. But
As soon as you say no one time,
they forgot about the other 99 times you said yes.
what I was saying, I might have said it the wrong way, but what I was trying to say is we don't want to send kids mixed messages about coming home from prison, being celebrated, feeling like you got to go to prison and do 30, 40 years to be celebrated. I think you guys misunderstood that, misunderstood what I said. Wasn't saying that it was wrong to be celebrated, but we don't want to send a message to the kids saying prison is great, that you want to go home, you go do 30 years.
Okay, Mike Epps, I ain't gonna lie, when I seen that video saying that,
What about the phone?
I knew it was gonna be taken wrong. Just because, people are living a certain lifestyle and
It's not working.
that would be equivalent to somebody coming out and saying we shouldn't celebrate somebody who's on stage telling jokes. They should go to school. They should go to school and go to college and be bigger and better. We shouldn't celebrate nobody on stage telling jokes. That's crap. I could be misconstrued as well, so I think you wouldn't let, people's lifestyles,
2, 1, go!
You can't really speak on people's lifestyles, man. Anybody coming home, did things the right way, kept it solid, should definitely be celebrated. If you can get on stage and tell jokes, no one man has enough power to speak on other lifestyles, However people living, if they keeping it solid to that, I think you should just stay in your place, brother. You shouldn't even speak on that type of lifestyle because you're not living that type of lifestyle. So, like I said, the best way for me to help you understand is I'm up now and saying, yo, I don't think we should celebrate comedians. They just tell jokes all day. They're very uneducated. They're very class clowns. They've been a problem in school, so we shouldn't celebrate them because they're funny. You'll be offended by that, right? So imagine somebody living a lifestyle that comes with jail, prison.
outside.
And they come home and they should be celebrated because that ultimately makes them want to be free and do better. So I see where you're coming from. But at the same time, dang, real niggas ain't. Yeah. Understand your message, brother. You don't want to glorify bush. I agree. We shouldn't glorify bush. But we should glorify change. We should glorify people staying true to themselves. So, say, not to just keep it about jail. If somebody's living an LGBTQ lifestyle, as long as they stomp down and keeping it real, we should celebrate them. They out the closet and they're helping the people that are in the closet come out. We should celebrate them.
Hell no.
2026 is so fake right now. We need the truth to be more evident.
Yo.
Man, Blueface was all over the goddamn place. Last motherfucker was talking was Blueface. The person at the beginning was Mike Epps. Mike Epps was saying, nigga, don't glorify the bullshit. Because everybody glorify the criminal. And that motherfucker, getting out of jail and shit, or going to jail or whatever, it shouldn't be celebrated. And this nigga Blueface was trying to motherfucking say we shouldn't celebrate comedians. I'm like, nigga, y'all celebrating motherfuckers that have hurt people, harmed people, or possibly killed motherfuckers just coming out for a celebration. When we say we don't glorify comedians, nigga, comedians are not out here killing people. Or hurting people or robbing people. And plus he said, I understand where he coming from. Then he said on the other end, I was like, nigga, like Blueface was high as hell. And the kid was loud as fuck in the background. Like you should have just did that shit outside or in the closet or something. But kids would be kids. They was playing, what I'm saying? Getting their little play on. But Mike Epps is right, man. Nigga, stop glorifying the bullshit. Because at the end of the day, what happened when Big Beach came out? Everybody and their mama was glorifying. Oh my God, Big Beach coming on. But what about the nigga coming home that was innocent? That ain't do shit wrong. He don't get no celebration, no party. What the fuck? and motherfuckers doing that criminal shit, nigga, stop getting caught. How about that? Nigga, stop getting caught. If you get caught multiple times, you should just look in the mirror and be like, you know what? I'm not good at this. Let me stop. So we got a glorified nigga that's in and out of fucking jail. Like, no, nigga, stop getting caught. So no, nigga, like we're not gonna glorify that shit. But yet, they glorify the shit throughout the media. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was Mike Evans versus Blueface. What the fuck going on outside? Like I think it's motherfucking raining or the wind blowing crazy. But what's next? What was this?
This is a brazen crime. 11 NYPD vehicles, windows smashed outside of this precinct, and
Hell
at
yeah.
this hour, that suspect is still on the loose.
So, as the first socialist mayor in New York City history gets ready to take the throne, crime here is reaching new proportions, not just on the streets, but below the streets. And it seems like wherever you go, lawlessness is lurking, including at the DMV, where international fugitives are getting driver's licenses. And while New York City is enabling and protecting its criminals, it's also losing the few police it's got left.
The NYPD,
Nigga.
meant to protect and serve.
Motherfucker said fugitives are getting driver's licenses. Y'all hear that shit? That shit is wild. But yeah, but New York City, shouts out to my people in New York, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my Oracle and shit in New York, you know what I'm saying? Much love to Foxy Moon premieres. Make sure y'all subscribe to that channel. Get your daily fucking reading. True Oracle. And shouts out to Jewel. Yeah, Jewel. Shouts out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to New York City. What? New York City. Da, 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 da. That's my favorite New York song. But other people was like, I got 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York, New York. Da, 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 da. Yo, that beat was cold as fuck. And 50 Cent want to go at Ja Rule, Fat Joe, and Jadakiss. Oh yeah, you whooped Ja Rule. You destroyed Fat Joe. But you couldn't beat Jada, nigga. I'll play Jada diss track to 50 right motherfucking now. And y'all will be like, damn. I forgot Jada destroyed 50. Nigga, 50 can be the pettiest nigga all day, but nigga. Can't do that shit to Jadakiss, nigga. Jadakiss would destroy you. He would destroy you. I did real songs with Big, no made up shits. Right there. Whoop. Right there. Right there. It's enough. I'll make y'all go out and listen to that motherfucker shit right now. But yeah, a lot of crazy activity going on in New York. A nigga fucked up police cars in front of the police station 11:30 at night. In front of the police station, nobody came out and said, stop. Fucked everybody's car up and disabled the vehicles.
I thank officers for the work that they do.
But with grueling hours, no contract since August, and uncertainty with the incoming mayor, the police union says it's time for the city to protect them. Smashed windshields, back windows, and broken mirrors.
It's crazy. It's quite unfortunate. I mean, there's no reason to harm city material like that.
How many more New Yorkers will you tell? How many more New Yorkers will I tell? Do you believe in the First Amendment? Do you believe in the First Amendment, Tom Homan?
The president said last night that the mayor of New York City wants to come and talk about making the streets safer, open up for discussion. I'm willing to meet with anybody. President Trump's willing to meet with anybody. But let's get together and work it together. We'd much rather work with these sanctuary cities than keep, putting our agents at extreme risk.
The shortage is even impacting and increasing 911 response times. With Zaman Mamdani headed to City Hall, the union says some officers worry about the future of the NYPD. All right, stop what you're doing and listen to this new bill, The Future of the NYPD.
Shit.
So So, to quell fears of an imminent public safety disaster, our new mayor has decided to retain the current chief of police. But what nobody's talking about is police chiefs. They don't tend to last too long in sanctuary cities if they defy the rulers of that city. Something nobody's going to be able to do once Mr. Mamdani takes the helm of America's largest city, as his socialist plans for our country will be fully embraced by New York City's left field city council, which has plans to rubber stamp everything he wants, transforming this place at warp speed. And this is going to happen much faster than anybody is expecting, with the most controversial plans aimed squarely at the NYPD, who will see its funding frozen as a new Department of Community Safety replaces them with an army of social workers who won't be police, but are supposed to police dangerous individuals on our streets. Subway, while freeing up police to stop violent crime,
I was thinking the same
which is
thing
already
too, Kay.
spiraling out of control. Which brings us to the real reason.
I was thinking the same too. I was like, who the fuck would get away with that? Like, who the fuck would get away with fucking destroying police cars in front of a police station at 11:30 at night? Nobody was around to see that shit? Come on. You know what I mean? You know, they did that shit. Like, let's get some publicity in the news because we need some more funding. And plus I heard, like, we need to protect from the citizens. And the first thing came to my mind is, like, what? They trying to deputize the citizens? They might do that shit. It's like, you see crime, shoot their ass. We're going to give you a badge and a gun. You are officially authorized to fuck shit up and be a threat to your community. Worse than a threat in your community. Crazy work.
Are afraid of what might soon happen to the NYPD. They've got the lowest headcount they've had in decades, and that makes them less effective now than they've ever been. And the biggest problem is seasoned officers are quitting the force.
And what's crazy is if those stats are true, what he just said, then gangs of the world unite, or at least the proper gangs of that city unite. They just told you their numbers. And the game is strength in numbers. And if you know who your enemy is, and they numbers are low, I say strike while the iron is hot. Viva la revolution. Allegedly. Y'all seen the Warriors? Y'all know what Cyrus said. Can you dig it? Watch the Warriors.
In record numbers, because every single day they put their lives on the line to stop the bad guys who just get set free again and again. Meanwhile, our police are forced to work mandatory overtime at a time when their efforts are essentially an exercise in futility, which, as you're about to see, has essentially made this place the Wild West.
You're going to jail and touch me. Get off me. Get off me.
Yup, letting the criminals and immigrants, so they can, and justify the police state. Woo, K, you own it. Shouts out to K.
Right, so that was over a subway seat. You got people duking it out at 8 o'clock in the morning. No police around. Why? Because if the police show up to that crime and something else happens over here and they should have been here instead of here, well, I mean, you see how this is working out. And one has to wonder if the new mayor's plan to flood our streets and subways with an army of social workers will do anything in situations like this. When a test...
Yeah, and what isn't even on the new mayor is about to say, we about to put some social workers... social workers in some ways to try to help out, do some community outreach shit, right? Not factoring in that some of these people are mentally unfucking stable. The cops, a social worker, not even the judge itself can talk to these motherfuckers out here. I'm talking about motherfuckers are mentally unstable, and I really just like, is it the poison in the food and the water and the air, or was you raised with a motherfucking knot inside of your brain or something? It's like, I need to know this, like, how can a person crack? What makes a person crack? Society, life, and this systematic crazy fucking shit will make anybody fucking snap or self-delete. Like, nigga, it's like there's no fucking hope no more. You can see it in their eyes sometimes. It's like, God damn. And what this new mayor about to do is get some of these social workers hurt or worse because they're unarmed. They're coming up to talk to a crazy motherfucker. You don't know where this motherfucker's head is at. Motherfucker just got done fighting over a seat 8 o'clock in the morning. Motherfucker sit down, mind his own business, get swung on. The fuck up. My seat. And there's a lot of seats on the motherfucking train, but no, nigga, I want your seat, nigga. 8 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Program of a similar nature shows how it may doom the city, even though the mayor has plans to expand this. And ask yourself, what would a social worker who's not a police officer do if the next situation here happens again?
Sit down, Wilson, sit down.
Oh, the mannequin. That's a mannequin. People are moving away. I can't blame them.
Now, he's showing footage of a man sitting down and he has a mannequin, right? He has a mannequin, right? And the mannequin is standing up because it can't sit down. The man with the mannequin starts yelling at the mannequin, punching it, kicking it, going nuts. People walking past like, oh shit, get the fuck away from this crazy motherfucker. This is the shit I'm talking about. This new mayor, I think it's Mandani, whatever the fuck, Mandani, whatever the fuck this new mayor is, social workers in the subways to talk to these type of people. This nigga swung on his own fucking mannequin. He might swing on an actual man. That's not of kin. God damn, that was lame. But I down that hill. But at least I know it's lame. Because I called it out first.
Tough situation. We've got somebody who needs help.
He's fighting a mannequin.
So this is the type of situation that the
crazy niggas fighting their own mannequin. What the fuck?
This is going to be their turf in the subway. This New York Post article says Zoran Mondami wants social workers responding to 911 calls, but a test program is already failing. Look at this. Apparently, this program was launched in 2021, and 60% of the calls to the social worker hotline were deemed ineligible. Wow. Plus, the new mayor has plans to dismantle other departments already within the NYPD, like the anti-riot division. What a time to do that.
That people are going to look at it and say, well, how can you get to those positive outcomes of public safety if you disagree on things like the strategic response group? She wants to keep it. You want to get rid of it. Where did you land on that?
You know, I continue to have my concerns around strategic response group because there are concerns around the fact of whether we can ensure that we're not only protecting New Yorkers, but also New Yorkers' ability to exercise their First Amendment rights. And I see with the commissioner
Rioting's not a
shared
right.
belief in the importance of that exercise, as well as being able to protect New Yorkers. And I think when you look at No Kings, the protest where we had tens of thousands of New Yorkers come out in the streets and voice their displeasure with the federal administration that has been going after them time and time again, we saw that that was not only an exercise of their First Amendment rights, but also
Listen to the
something that they were
sirens
able
in the
to do
background.
safely.
Yeah, this is fitting. So while we're talking about public safety, right? We hear the sirens going.
It is fitting.
So just to stay on that for a moment, the strategic response group, is it going away, or is that a negotiation that she wanted to keep it?
No, I've made clear my concerns. I don't think that the NYPD strategic response group should be how we respond to protests, and that's
So if there's riots, they don't want to have riot police control the crowd and protect the city. Nope, they don't want to do.
Yeah. Which shows that, yo, nigga, it's this, problem, reaction, solution. And fucking guys, someone told him to make that decision. Y'all letting out criminals. They're doing more wild shit than ever. Some of them are agents, chaos agents. And you don't want to have the riot police to stop it. They're trying to trigger a civil war because eventually martial law will begin in New York if the shit gets worse. What could be a solution on the political side Instead of bringing social workers down there, y'all should hire a security force that's have a license to carry to be with the social worker, or put them all in the subway. Don't have them just coming up to people. Just probably set up an outreach desk or something. Come in and sign your name, fill out a form, and somebody will talk to you about your situation. Because y'all just really want to be heard, and and get help. And if they can help you the best way they can, and so be it. But then you have to do this. You got to have motherfucking places to house these people. So there's a lot to come with that social worker shit, man. But like a lot of people about to get hurt. A lot of people about to get hurt or worse. This is bad. This is bad. This is fucking bad. It's about to be like Escape from New York starring Kurt Russell bad. Like real shit. But I think this is done purposely to bring up more bullshit, more drama, more chaos, bring in martial law, when y'all could have just funded the riot police. But they want more death. Let them kill each other. Let's bring out these criminals so they can keep on doing shit, kill them, and have people scared. And eventually, motherfuckers gonna leave New York. And New York is a motherfucking a money spot, So it's like when you lose your citizens, and not only just your citizens on the hood side, there's gonna be some citizens in the burbs. That shit is going everywhere. Chaos agents and foreigners in the hood and in the burbs and in your downtown area and in your subways. Niggas about to get the fuck on. It's already expensive to live there any fucking way. Come to Michigan. The natural disaster safe zone. Get us some land, put up a couple towers, and if anybody walk up, you get shot on sight, bitch. Who authorized you to drive on my land? Be like Dale from motherfucking King of the Hill in this bitch. Paranoid like a motherfucker.
Now, he points to the recent No Kings event, which was not exactly the crowd you would expect to tear the city apart. I checked it out. There were no riots. It was peaceful, but there have been plenty of other riots happening in New York City. ICE agents are getting attacked. We've got massive mobs that come out of nowhere and are just ready to go at a moment's notice to bring chaos to the streets of the city. And if you take away the resources the police have, you make them even less effective than they already are. This is a disaster. Furthermore, the anti-police sentiment in this city is still alive and well, as you're about to see. This is crazy. They attacked the police cars.
NYPD vehicles are being towed after both marked and unmarked cruisers were vandalized overnight.
That's crazy. It's quite unfortunate. I mean, there's no reason to harm city.
Unless you hate the police.
Smashed windshields, back windows, and broken mirrors are what's left after police say someone damaged the vehicles around 11:30 last night outside of the 116th Police Precinct at 244th Street and North Conduit Avenue in Laurelton Court.
That's crazy. They just went out and attacked the police cars, disabling those vehicles. Now the officers cannot use those vehicles to respond to emergencies. Who knows how long it's going to take for them to get replaced.
See, now if I was to do that, I'm doing that for a reason. I'm about to do it because I'm about to do some other shit at a bank heist or some shit. It's like, all right, we need authorization of some bank heist on like 142nd and Sussex or some shit. And they run out to their cars and be like, what the fuck? Tires stripped, holes in the window. And I got away with the bread. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? True shit. True shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Halloween 4 type shit. Y'all remember Halloween 4? Nigga, that's when I knew Michael Myers was the true top dog. Watch Halloween 4 again. This motherfucker took out the police station first, so no one could stop him from getting what the fuck he needed to get. Let's get it with all the motherfuckers that's gonna come out of nowhere and fuck with me first. Like, nigga, let me fuck some shit up. Okay, Chris, you better be playing. I already know you playing. Yeah, much love. I think there's still more left on this. Yep.
And this is another way to defund your police force. If you allow attacks against them and crime against them and in the city overall to go up, and you don't increase their funding to do it or help them hire new officers, something they're struggling to do, they're going to be even less effective. And officer morale here is already super low. Our cops are overworked, and when they do catch the bad guy, he gets released. Speaking of which, the guy who attacked these police cars, they caught him, but guess what? He's free. He's out on bail. Says he was arrested and charged with reckless endangerment because he used his vehicle in a dangerous way when officers apprehended him. 14 counts of criminal mischief, resisting arrest, and 2 counts of criminal possession of a weapon. The judge let him go on supervised release because the charges are not eligible for bail. So the guy's free because of our laws. That's just a slap in the face to the hard work these officers do. And what does it tell the criminal? It tells the criminal that there aren't any consequences. It tells the criminal that if you go and smash up a bunch of police cars, it's not really a big deal here. They'll let you go. If you go and smash up a bunch of police cars, it's not really a big deal here. They'll let you go.
The NYPD, meant to protect and serve.
I thank officers for the work that they do.
But with grueling hours, no contract since August, and uncertainty with the incoming mayor, the police union says it's time for the city to protect them.
We deserve to get paid like the professionals that we are.
The data speaks for itself. Since October of last year, 3,668 officers have left the force. The NYPD's current headcount, 33,745.
Wow.
Stark contrast to 25 years ago.
Every day, 10 cops quit. They're losing 300 police officers a month. And you know what's really interesting about that? The population of the city has grown since we had an all-time high of 40,000 police. Now, if the population grows and the laws here protect criminals more, don't you think you need more police to match that? Well, we've got less police. We should actually have around 42,000 police officers on the force, but got about 10,000 cops, less than that, at a time when laws have been passed that enable criminals instead of putting them in jail. So we got more people living here, we got more criminals getting released, and we have less police to deal with it. But not only are we short all of these officers, the most important thing seems to be for the mayor to maintain people's right to riot and our sanctuary city status above all else, which has not made this place any safer, and the federal government is very much aware of that. And they want to come fix it, but doesn't look like they'll be able to.
New York City? I plan on being in New York City in the near future. We're going to do operations in New York City. We know in New York City, me and Mayor Adams at one point had an agreement to let ICE into Rikers Island so we can arrest the public safety threats and the safety and security of that facility, but the city council shut it down. So we're going to be coming to New York City. We're already there now. I mean, teams are there now. But we will increase the enforcement presence in New York City, again, because they're a sanctuary city, and we know we have an issue there with public safety threats hitting the street every day.
Right, and the deal with the current mayor, which was stopped by the city council that plans to pass everything the new mayor wants, was to allow ICE to go into the jails and arrest criminals who they know are in the country illegally, who are in the jail in custody and are disarmed and are not in a public environment where they could try to run away, or they could try to resist arrest, where they could possibly injure the general public in some manner. The safest place to arrest criminals is when they're already in custody. But nope, we're not going to do that. We're going to release the criminals. We're going to make ICE go find them on the street, and we're going to disable the riot division, and we're going to have social workers. New York City is headed in the wrong direction here from a public safety perspective.
So I asked the mayor-elect about his plans for the future of the department.
That retention crisis is linked to the fact that we are asking officers to do far more than we used to.
He says the mental health crisis in the city is taking officers away from responding to real crime.
So our vision for creating a Department of Community Safety is also one that would be tasked with taking on the mental health crisis, homelessness crisis, and allowing officers to do police work.
Are you willing to work with the Police Benevolence Association to help rectify the gap here?
I'm willing to work with anyone and everyone.
Oh yeah? Even ICE? But that's besides the point. Look, New York City already has one of the worst humanitarian homelessness crises. People here are prevented from getting the help that they need. Involuntary commitment programs may find a person who is in dire need and doesn't know they need such help, and they may commit that person for a few days, maybe 72 hours. But if you've got somebody who's lived on the streets for decades and is in need of a long-term solution and a long-term treatment plan, releasing them after just a few hours isn't going to help them. And many times, folks, they're committed, they're brought somewhere, but then they're released, they go right back. There's no real plan to help these individuals. And some of these folks, sadly, may be beyond the ability of social workers to help. We already have social workers, where the city's already paying contractors to go into the subway and do outreach. And if it was working, we wouldn't have people living on our subways anymore, sadly, but we still do.
And I think the president said last night, if the mayor of New York City wants to come and talk about making the streets safer, open up for discussion. I'm willing to meet with anybody. President Trump's willing to meet with anybody. But let's get together and work it together. We'd much rather work with these sanctuary cities than keep, putting our agents at extreme risk, going out in the community and arresting public safety treatment. They could have arrested them in the safety and security of a jail. So we welcome any conversation. But if they don't want to assist, they want to keep, pushing back and impeding our efforts, then we're going to just send more teams there. We're going to flood the zone.
So that is the border czar, Tom Homan. But the problem is the new mayor's already made it pretty clear what he thinks about the border czar and working with ICE.
How many more New Yorkers? How many more New Yorkers will you tell us? How many more New Yorkers will you tell us? Do you believe in the First Amendment? Do you believe in the First Amendment?
That nigga yelling like a motherfucker. Damn.
Tom Homan. All he had to answer for that cruelty was a smirk. I don't know. To me, doesn't look like there's going to be any cooperation here. To me, it looks like the new mayor is going to stand by his mandate, which he was elected on to resist President Trump and ICE and make sure New York City remains a sanctuary at all costs. That's what I think is going to happen. I think he's going to come in and he's going to move much quicker than anybody's predicting. I think he's going to pass a whole bunch of stuff real fast because the city council will cooperate. So his agenda is going to take off. It's going to take off like a rocket ship. Will it work? That's the question on everybody's mind.
Yep. Gotta stop over here real quick. Oh, we gotta get to the anime world. We got some anime news I covered about the girl that self-deleted because of racist comments and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, God damn, since I did that video, everybody else is coming out with the video now. But I'm like, okay, let's see if there's any updates. I ain't watch it yet. We're about to see what's popping.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
I hope it don't cut off. Just the bullshitter phone with the low data.
Guys, so today's video is going to be a little bit different because I want to talk about a more serious topic. Recently, a cosplayer by the name of Ash or Ashley, who went by the online handle SquidKid1111, passed away at only the age of 20, which is already a sad situation, someone so young losing their life. But the situation just gets sadder when it was revealed that the reason why she lost her life was because she was battling with her mental health due to racism and the amount of harassment she was receiving online due to her cosplays. Now, she would do cosplays of popular anime characters like Toga from My Hero Academia, Mao Mao from the Apothecary Diaries, and Rize from Chainsaw Man. Now, if you look at all these characters that she's cosplaying, and honestly most anime characters, majority of the time they are of the lighter complexion, which brings me to the reason why this young lady is no longer here and why she was receiving hate and harassment for her cosplays, and it's simply racism. After Ash's passing, so many people have been making videos to highlight her situation and to basically spread awareness. But if I'm being honest, a lot of the videos that I'm seeing from non-black people just aren't really sitting right with me, because I've seen so many videos of people saying, I can't believe this happened, I can't believe this young girl lost her life, the cosplay community was never like this, when the fact of the matter is, no, this is how this community has always been to black cosplayers. But the more I sat and thought about it, the more I realized it's not just the cosplay community. A lot of these nerd spaces are filled with so much racism that you wouldn't even believe it. There are so many people in these spaces that do not like black people, do not want to see black people in the thing that they like, and also sometimes don't even want to see black people engage with the thing that they like. Let's stick with the cosplay community for a second, because like I said, after the passing of Ash, there were so many people making videos as if this was a new thing in the community, and not like black cosplayers haven't been receiving harassment for years in this community. Well, only days after the passing of Ash, another black cosplayer by the name of Jahara Jade would post herself cosplaying the popular anime character Frieren. Now, I want you to look at her cosplay and look at the character Frieren, and I want you to be objective as possible and tell me that this isn't an amazing cosplay. This quite literally looks like she took Frieren's costume out of the anime and brought it to real life. The craftsmanship is crazy. It's a great cosplay. It looks good. That should be the end of this situation, right? Well, of course not, because unfortunately for Jahara, she is a black cosplayer. Because a white cosplayer would then go on and quote her cosplay and say, it's always been interesting that so many black cosplayers should wear their own hair or texture wigs with cosplays instead of trying to look as much like the character as possible. Now, even if you want to be ignorant and don't want to call this comment out for what it is, you can acknowledge that this is such a weird comment to leave on somebody's post, right? Well, someone in the comments would actually go on to say, well, sometimes black black women like to cosplay white characters. Nothing wrong with it. And you know, I agree with this sentiment, even though Freerun isn't white, she's an elf. But I believe the concept that you can only cosplay a character if you look like them is stupid and literally goes against the entire purpose of cosplaying. I don't believe any cosplayer should be limited to who they cosplay based on their race or gender. If you like a character, cosplay them. Well, this cosplayer didn't really hold the same sentiment because she said, this is not just doing that though, it's changing the character to look more black. So let me get this straight. Because this person is a black cosplayer and they choose to wear black hair while cosplaying a character that they like, that is bad and that is insulting the original character because they are trying to make the character more black? Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm reading too much into this. Oh, nope, because literally in the next tweet she goes on to say, not sure why everything needs to be this character but make it black. Seems like an odd choice if you love the original character. And then she goes on to grab 4 of Jahara's cosplays to essentially push the point that she's trying to make these characters more black. So she's essentially saying, hey, if you really love these characters, if you really like these original characters, you wouldn't cosplay them, because by being black, by using your black features like the black hair you were born with, you are inherently trying to make these characters more black and disrespect the original character. And people will act like these are one-off incidents, but I promise you they're not. There have been so many different situations throughout years on top of years of black people just trying to do what everyone else in this community does and dress up like the characters that they love from a media that they love, and they are met with nothing but criticism and harassment of people saying, hey, why would you cosplay this character? You don't look like them. This character isn't black. Which has always been such a strange statement because some of the biggest cosplayers aren't even Japanese. They're white. Yet no one seems to have a problem with them cosplaying characters that aren't white, like 99% of anime characters. And even when a black person cosplays a character that quite literally doesn't even have a race, is just like a creature, people still have a problem with it. This year for Halloween, a couple of friends dressed up as Light, L, and Ryuk from the anime Death Note. Now, the 2 friends that dressed up as Light and L were both Asian, and the friend that dressed up as Ryuk was black. And honestly, they all look cool as hell. It was a cool interpretation of these anime characters, and the videos that they took look really good and they were going really viral. Except there was one itty bitty problem, and that's the fact that there was a good portion of people that didn't like the fact that a black guy was cosplaying Ryuk. Even though Ryuk is a fictional Shikigami, a god of death that has no actual race, there were just some people that just couldn't help themselves but to be racist towards this guy. If you've never seen Death Note, Ryuk's whole thing is that he really likes apples, so he's constantly asking Light to give him an apple, and he's constantly eating apples. So the guy dressed up as Ryuk was eating an apple in the video, you know, getting into character, and one of the top comments was, does he like watermelon instead of apples? And the amount of casual racism in the comment section was so bad that the guy who posted the video actually had to come out and defend his friend.
So we made our costumes, everyone looked really accurate. I thought it was going to be fire. The first video I uploaded was Light and Ryuk like walking through the hallway, and Ryuk is in the back just smiling and following him around. So tell me why when I posted this one, this is what the comment section was looking like. This video did so good that it was no longer just like a part of my community. It kind of just blew up and went straight into the anime community. Most of these people were commenting on their like spam accounts. They have like Eastern European flags in their bios. It's just like, it was making me realize like, damn, the anime community is really a bunch of loser incels who just stay in their rooms and are racist. And people were offended that our friend is black and cosplaying as Ryuk, who's a Shinigami, doesn't even have a race. It's those people, you know. But it's crazy how angry the anime community gets when like a black person or a person of color that's not Asian is like cosplaying or like casted as a different character. When white people have been whitewashing Asian media and movies and TV shows and everything for forever, they always cast white people and make them like saviors in Asian media. Moral of the story, anime has a lot of weird people who are just really openly racist. Like, I didn't have any reason to speak about it until I made a video that went viral. The whole comment section is just fucking making me lose brain cells. I hope I could make my platform more of a space where it's just like regular people participate in like Asian culture and not be fucking weirdos. And just a place where we're just cool, swag people. But yeah, that's a video. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna keep having my friends, whatever color they are, keep cosplaying, keep being in my videos. Really give a fuck how those people think. That's all though. Peace. Have a good day. Goodbye.
And look,
I always mentioned I had National Guard service. Rocket Mortgage said, hey, you've got some military time that counts.
And look, I didn't want to be the one to have to say it first, but you will always see comments of people saying, oh, these black cosplayers are disrespecting this Asian media by dressing up as the characters. They're not Asian or anything like that. But like this guy said in his video, majority of the hate comments towards his friend were not Japanese people. The person who called out Jahara for her Freerun cosplay, she was not Japanese. They are simply racist people that do not want to see black people in the same space as them. But okay, they don't like when black people cosplay characters of a lighter complexion. They don't even like when black people cosplay characters that, you know, are just creatures. They don't even have a race. And you'll constantly hear people say, oh, why can't y'all just cosplay black characters? There are black anime characters. Why can't y'all just cosplay them? They're black. You're black. Just cosplay them. Well, even when black people go after black anime characters, as few as they are, these people that hate to see black people in the media that they love, they won't even accept the fact that these characters are black. One of the best examples of this is from the new hit anime Gachiakada. Now, like I said before, a majority of anime characters are Japanese. And, you know, it just kind of makes sense. Anime is a Japanese media, so it just kind of makes sense that a majority of the characters would be Japanese. But because of that, there are very few black characters in the media altogether. And even when you find a character that you might think is black, you'll still have a crowd of people running to your ear to say, oh no, that character isn't black. Stop trying to make every character black, or whatever they say. Which is why Gachiakada is such an interesting show, because on top of it already being a fantastic anime, I mean, Studio Bones has been going crazy with this one. It's also been one of the few animes to introduce multiple black characters into the main cast from the very beginning. But the funny thing is, even though these three characters are so clearly black, when they were first animated into the anime, the I Hate Black People crowd were genuinely trying to pull every narrative that they could to try to justify some reason as to why these characters couldn't actually be black. Now, when the first black character Simiyu was introduced into the anime, there wasn't really much they could say, because how could you actually argue that this character is anything other than a black woman? From her skin to her hair to the way she talks, like what else could she be? I don't think there's a coincidence when you look up Simiyu cosplays, you see nothing but black women cosplaying her, and looking really good, might I add. But when the next black character, Jabber, was introduced into the story, oh, I heard every excuse as to why this character was not a black man and couldn't be a black man. Even though this is clearly a light-skinned black man with locks, there were people saying, oh no, this is just a dark-skinned Asian man. Even though I've been watching anime for over a decade and have never seen a character in anime, an Asian character in anime depicted with locks, there were people saying, oh, don't y'all know there are Asian people with locks? He's clearly an Asian man. And just trying to spin any narrative as to why this character isn't black. Mind you, I want you to close your eyes and listen to what the official English voice of this character sounds like.
So, what's to do? You gotta tell me, man. I'm not playing around with you. Whatever it is sick. It is blowing my mind. Come on, man. Don't be acting like that. I just told you who I am. It's your boy, Jabba! Yo, Rudo. You got some pretty good game for a worn-out, foul-mouthed, butthurt, ratchety, short-stacked spherite. Mix it with a bit of the hallucinogen. Let it sink in. Now we tweaking!
Like, not only does this character talk in nothing but AAVE, but his voice actor is also black. And yes, I know the voice actor being a certain race does not necessarily correlate to the character being of a certain race, but we cannot act like there aren't circumstances where studios will cast voice actors of the same race to play a character of the same race to give a more authentic performance. And I don't think it's a coincidence that every single black character in Gachiakada's English voice actor is black. Yet still to this day, there will be people trying to say that this character is just some Asian guy. There were even some, I literally cannot even find the tweet, but there were people trying to argue that Corvus, this dark-skinned black man with locks, they were trying to argue that he wasn't black and that he was actually Asian. He was just part of some Asian tribe.
I'm sorry guys, but Corvus isn't black. He's Asian. Is what everybody has been telling me in the comments, and people have been telling me, bro, why did you say Corvus is black? He's obviously Japanese. Do you see the character behind me right now? No way are you guys trying to tell me that Corvus is a Japanese Asian man. This man is a black man. He's a black king. What are you guys talking about?
Which is honestly amazing, the amount of mental gymnastics that these people will go through to try to exclude black people out of media. But these people that you see harassing black cosplayers are trying to take the blackness away from black characters. When it really comes down to it, they just don't like black people. So when you have a character that's black, you cannot strip the blackness away from them, and the character's popular, oh, they really don't like that. Take one of my favorite examples, Miles Morales, a character that has become exceptionally popular over the last decade, an Afro-Latino character with an African-American father and a Puerto Rican mother. Like I said before, this character has become so popular over the last decade, mainly because of the Sony Spider-Verse films and the Insomniac Spider-Man games. And one of the biggest reasons why people like him so much as a character is that his very existence represents what Spider-Man is, and it's the fact that anyone can be Spider-Man, whether you're black, Latino, white, a pig, anyone can wear the mask and be Spider-Man. Well, unfortunately for the people who don't like black people, they don't really like this messaging around Miles' character. character, and you started to see this movement going around of people saying, oh, Miles Morales isn't Spider-Man, he's Miles Morales. You know, just trying to diminish his character. And you would even see some people make videos like this.
Spider-Man Day. Anyone can wear the mask. No, they can't. That's wrong. That's incorrect. Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Miles Morales is an entirely different character. He's some black kid from the hood. He's not Spider-Man, and he never will be. Miles should stick to listening to rap and being a black race swap copycat of the white guy.
Isn't it interesting that all these online racists tend to look exactly how you think they do? Just greasy-haired edgelord wannabes. But look, while he's over there ranting in the dark with his blue lights in the background, I want to play y'all an actual video from what the creator of Spider-Man had to say about this whole concept that anyone can wear the mask.
You know, one of the greatest things about Spider-Man's outfit, his costume, what? He is completely covered. So any kid could imagine he's Spider-Man because no color of the skin shows. He could be black under that. He could be red. He could be yellow. He could belong to any race. And that wasn't done purposely. It was done accidentally. But I think it was the best thing we did, making him so that he could be anybody under that costume.
I never thought of that, but that's true. That's great.
It is.
Going back to the start of the video, the harassment that the cosplayer Ash and many of these black people in these nerd spaces have to go through is so unfortunate, and I wish it wasn't a normalized thing. And when I hear people talk about it, I'll often hear people say, oh, well, that's just what comes with the internet. You know, if you can't handle it, then just turn off your phone, or, you know, just don't post on social media, which has always been so stupid to me, because it's not like these people are like me. Like, I post my actual opinions online. I post my opinions on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, across all different platforms. If people were to not like what I say, or, you know, try to leave hateful comments under things I say, perfectly understandable, because I'm posting my opinions. I'm posting my opinions to criticism. These people are not. They are literally just existing online and receiving hate for it, which is also why I always find it so crazy to see people say, oh, well, just do this, or, you know, just deal with it. Because the same people that will say, oh, just deal with it, that's how the internet is, majority of these accounts are private. There are accounts that don't post their face, that do not post anything. They are literally just private accounts with an anime profile picture. So the people that do not even post online, that do not even have to experience this, are the same people that want to go out their way to tell these people how to just get over it. And I talk mainly about black people in this video, but this really goes for any group experiencing discrimination online, whether it's other darker skinned groups in the cosplay community, or even like women in gaming. I don't think anyone deserves to be harassed just for existing in a space. And look, to anyone who might be falling out of love with something they're passionate about because of toxic people in that community, look, I get it. Like, I'm 23 right now. Growing up, I really felt like a loner when it came to a lot of things that I was interested in. I was really into video games. I was really into anime. And I know that sounds normal by today's standards, but I promise you, 10 years ago, a lot of that stuff was really considered loser behavior. It was considered lame. A lot of people really wasn't into it like that. And me trying to find like-minded people, I would get on the internet, I would try to go onto these different websites, you know, try to interact, engage with the community, and only to be met with the fact that a lot of people in this community, in these communities, were really racist. And there were times where I thought to myself, like, dude, am I really even that interested in it? Like, do I really want to deal with all this racism in the community? Like, maybe I should just go find a new hobby. Maybe I should just find something else to be interested in. And look, I don't know if it's because I'm spiteful and I knew for a fact that there were a lot of people that just didn't like black people in these spaces and didn't want them there, and that made me stay. But through me still sticking with the things that I was passionate about back then, the things that I'm still passionate about to this day, I was able to find some of the coolest people. And not just the coolest people, the coolest communities. While there are a lot of losers online that will hate on you for who you are and just hate on you for existing in these spaces, there are a lot of people that are completely against this. You know, I was able to find my side of the internet and find YouTubers like Corey Kenshin, like Young Don Animations, like Burleezy, like RDC. And through this side of the internet, I was able to connect with so many different people and only strengthen my passion for these things that I was already passionate about. There's a lot of hateful people out there, but there's also a lot of people that want you in these spaces. Once again, never let these losers make you fall out of love with the things that you're passionate about. Never, and I mean never, let racists feel comfortable. And please don't ever feel like taking yourself out of this world is the answer. I promise you it's not.
Opioid addiction gets between.
Opioid addiction. For real, for real. Now let's get back on to the last video.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
All right, last video.
Imagine, if you will, in the not so far distant future, maybe in just a few years perhaps, I want you to think, have you seen it, about the film Minority Report? And if you've watched that film, you'll know that it's about pre-crime. What's the pre-crime? That stains. It's about a guy who goes around catching people for crimes that they've not even done yet, right? Pre-crime. And this future that I don't think is too far away. Well, imagine it. You're on the high street and there's a bunch of cameras, even more than there is now, AI-operated cameras, right, where a robot behind it is telling maybe a human somewhere, go check this guy out, right? There's a 53% chance, based on the AI surveillance, that you are going to commit a crime. We're going to have to take you in. Okay, and now you're in, all right? And now you think, okay, well, look, common sense will prevail. We've had this system for over 1,000 years where there's a jury of my peers who will hopefully come to a conclusion that isn't so AI technology driven, maybe isn't corrupt, and it'll be a jury of my peers, and maybe, just maybe, common sense will prevail. Maybe not. Certainly if Deputy PM David Lammy has anything to do with it.
It feels like neighbourhood policing has vanished. It's not around you. We haven't seen a police while I've been here, and I've been here for a little while now.
Yeah, you see that 1,000-odd-year tradition of having a fair trial. Look, it's looking like it might be abolished, guys. It's looking like plans. They are seriously looking at only using juries for serious crimes like murder and lots of other crimes, just basically getting rid of it. So I really want to try and put this into context. Basically, I know I've used that futuristic, totally unrealistic example of pre-crime, but you have your pre-crime, right? You get sent to court, and now, rather than a jury, you've got one state-appointed judge who gets to decide whether you are guilty or not. One guy.
Just one
state
guy.
Appointed. I mean, just a few years ago, David Lammy tweeted this about how important it is that people get a fair trial with a jury. And I'm sure many of us would agree. Innocent until proven guilty, right? Right. So there you go, guys. Something else to look forward to. Not only the pre-crime, but also the one person for now, until that maybe becomes AI powered as well. That one person for now choosing whether you're guilty or not. That'll be fair then. Ta-ta.
Right. That'll be fair though. Shit about to get wild. But that is no different from like I did a video. I can't find it. I gotta find out what playlist I put it in. But it's about the Cinco E trial. There was a show that came out back in the day called Tim and Eric Awesome Show. Man, Adult Swim was letting anybody send them any fucking thing, dog. Those niggas was wild. But like there was a skit that they did called the Cinco E trial. And the shit is the judge and the jury is all AI, like inside of the computer. It's like an old ass, like a 90s type of look, but like the shit was fucking hilarious. And you present your evidence and shit. You like pick from an evidence pile and shit, or you can pick no evidence or some shit. But like at the end of the day, like if you fuck up and they call you guilty, they immediately busting your door like a SWAT team. I cannot find out where I put that bitch at though. Where the fuck? Like what playlist is it in? Instant Matrix versus Reality. I don't. There you go. There you go. There we go. I would have to I'm gonna put it on my community post. I was going at China. It's like a 6-minute video. I was going at China because China was trying to create an AI prosecutor. And that's what made me think about the Cinco E trial and shit. But I'm about to put it on my community post now. Make sure y'all go to my community post after this, because the shit is fucking crazy. And plus, I got pictures and photos to show the shit. All right. It is officially posted to my community post. It's called China Developed AI Prosecutor. 6-minute, 12-second video. But shout out to everybody coming through. Much love. Hey, Crystal. Before, be careful. Try to go. Like I said, I ain't shit. They ain't taking me alive. They ain't taking me alive. But you about to get up out of here. You're gonna play a couple songs. We had an hour and 30. I did an hour and I think I did an hour on the last one, so that's 2 hours, 30 minutes. I did good. That's cool. All right. Play a couple tracks. We gonna get up out of here. Make sure y'all go to my community post after this.
Phenom Rogue One production.
Show me my opponent. Where's my opponent? I'm a killer born, government, you don't want it. Break people to components. Throw you in the ocean. Sleeping with the fishes, bitches. Listen, I be on it. Start while he's scoring. Pull off in the foreign. Going 60 seconds, hit the gas. Then I'm blowing like a river. Feeling like a winner. Got my fine chick, about to eat her for dinner. I've been on the mission. Never keep me slipping. On the different dudes, every bustin' at a bed building. In the lobby, talking bodies like a fucking brew. We stripping everybody. Show me my opponent. 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 This is my decision. Killing like a villain. Cause you up the ribbons, cause the government is tripping. Now I'm up in Cali, chilling with this daddy. Going all in the baby girl, coming daddy. Riding through the valley, smoking on the fatty. About to get this girl 50 straight in Cincinnati. Gotta get this money, get back to the money. Haters looking funny, cause I shot him in the stomach. Motherfuckers want to battle, who the one to battle? Pulling out the shot and make your whole body rattle. Don't wanna kill the chatter, see your body shatter. Fill it with the hurricane, everybody scatter. Show me my opponent. 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 Show me my opponent.
Salute. Shout out to everybody. You'll be doing 8 hours. I might pick a day. I might just probably 8 hours. Bad enough I was talking for 5 hours. That's a Guinness World Record. Like, thank y'all for being there. That's a world record. A 5-hour live? Shit, I never did that before. Never did that before. But thank y'all for coming through on that one. For sure, for sure. Play my new shit.
Baby girl pull up in the whip. Had like hop in, then we roll up the strip. Headed to the store, gotta buy another fifth. Gonna be a night that she never forgets. Smoking on the blunt, but she round on my dick. Bustin' up and down in the bed of the whip. Baby girl love it, she saying my shit. Really got a grip, I'ma come in the bed. Everybody kids gotta pound that shit. Bitch, you rub her lips all around my dick. You let her hear the sound when she slime that shit. Don't spit it down, she get down that shit. Do another round if you want some more. Got a bunch of weed if you want to smoke. I can spit it fast and hit it slow. Baby, just go with the flow. We can do it fast and slow. Sound like a rodeo. Let me know, baby girl, do you wanna put on the show? We can do it fast and slow. Sound like a rodeo. Let me know, baby girl, do you wanna put on the show? We can do it fast and slow. Sound like a rodeo. Let me know, baby girl, do you wanna put on the show? We can do it fast and slow. Sound like a rodeo. Let me know, baby girl, do you wanna put on the show? Baby girl, let me love you right to keep the loving tight. Spoken this breed all through the night. She was running my face like a motorbike. Hell yeah, God told you right. Now I gotta eat it up to beat it up. But after that, bitch, I'ma chief it up. Been going all night, baby, got me keep it up. And all I gotta do is just keep it up. To leave the keys in the truck, the motherfucker in the parking lot. Don't care if they call the cops, baby, take off the horse top. They ride my dick till it starts to pop. And I gotta beat it out of frame cause she love my stroke. And the music up cause she love my flow. And we'll be bringing you your show. Baby, just go with the flow. We can do it fast and slow. Sound like a rodeo. Let me know, baby girl, do you wanna put on the show? We can do it fast and slow. Sound like a rodeo. Let me know, baby girl, do you wanna put on the show? We can do it fast and slow. Sound like a rodeo. Let me know, baby girl, do you wanna put on the show? We can do it fast and slow. Sound like a rodeo. Let me know, baby girl, do you wanna put on the show? We can do it fast and slow. Sound like a rodeo. Let me know, baby girl, do you wanna put on the show? We can do it fast and slow. Sound like a rodeo. Let me know, baby girl, do you wanna put on the show? We can do it fast and slow. Sound like a rodeo. Let me know, baby girl, do you wanna put on the show? We can do it fast and slow. Sound like a rodeo. Let me know, baby girl, do you wanna put on the show?
Rogue One production.
If you wanna smoke, girl, let's go to the liquor store. Let's go get some more liquor, hoe. Right before we close, grab the swisher so I can roll up my fucking drove. This a hit for show, hit the drove. Everybody get the smoke. Got the fire bringing hope. No, I'm just bringing smoke. Yo, got the banging smoke. Hope that the liquor flow. Hope that's it on the floor. Hopping out the wheel and walking through the door. See the hoe. Let's go to the mo. Girl, get on the floor. Show me more. Baby, let me know what you want to smoke. After that, I'm going to your dope. Fucking on the boat. On the smoke. Call her on the boat. She gon' swallow more while I smoke. Then it's time to go. What you want to smoke? Want to smoke. I got what you need. Want to smoke. Want to smoke. I got bags of green. If you want to smoke. Want to smoke. I got what you need. What you want to smoke. Want to smoke. Everybody gotta smoke. Everybody gotta smoke. Ho, now it's time to float. Ho, say it's time to toast. Boast while we off the coast. Smoke coming off the boat. Party over here, girl, get on the float. Tell the hoe she my antidote. Let's go do some more. After that, I gotta do the show. Make the city smoke, see me smoke. Make the city float, let the city smoke. If a hater talking out his throat, I'ma shoot the hoe. Super cold, better than Lex Luthor hoe. See me poppin' Superman, smoking with my super friends. Going through some bands, smoking weed from here to Yucatan. In the van, smoke a bunch of weed, got me in the trance. In the van, smoke a bunch of weed, got me in the trance. Wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got what you need if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got bags of weed if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got what you need if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. Everybody gotta smoke, wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got what you need if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got bags of weed if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got what you need if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. Everybody gotta smoke.
Rogue One production.
leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the chrome and hit you dead in your dome. Running really chillin' like a nigga, see the cone spittin' in the ass and even don't miss it. Now I'm gone fishing for the bitches that will listen when I'm on a mission. If I try to build put a bomb on the fucking ceiling in a minute, I'ma be the villain, the villains with the driller, feeling like killing the villain. I know the government don't give any finish. You better listen, fuck religion. I'm a motherfucking God killer. Then turn to a cop killer. Fuck around and get shot, nigga. I ain't tryna be popular. Nah, what's up? You gotta get your knowledge up. But that's gonna really rock with us. You grab the keys, pop the trunk, and grab the motherfucker pump. Shoot the motherfucker dead in the gut. Get me dead in the trunk. Shot the body, get over your piece, leave a motherfucker dead in the gut. I don't give a fuck no more. You can act like Dumbledore, undergo. Go to the motherfucker Thunderdome. I'm chopping everybody up with a sword called Thunderbolt. The cut you throw the plug or so. On the motherfucking pavement. Leaving the letter to make a statement. What's the occasion? Revolution motherfucking amazing. Leave the motherfucking government shaking. Operation. Stop the hate. Tell the motherfucker stop the faking. I came here to shock the nation. Hottest Cajun. Destroy the population. Make a motherfucker stop the faking. I'll be waiting on I'm on the top with an AR. RPG with a radar. With a 50 cat that'll spray for. Hey y'all, tear y'all motherfucking face off. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the chrome and hit you dead in your dome. Leave me alone. Better leave me alone. I'm about to pick up the chrome and hit you dead in your dome. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. You better leave me alone. You don't get in your dome now. Motherfuckers are so sensitive. The whole country is turned into bitch ass niggas. Bitch ass niggas. Bitch ass niggas. When the flood returns, when the flood returns, motherfucker, make a nigga don't be a hater when the flood returns. When the flood returns, when the flood returns. Born and raised in the ghetto, set up with my hand on the metal. Rap out on a whole other level. I put fear in the guys and the devils. These trying to give the first what they give to me. I give an archive they eulogy. I told them you ain't new to me. There's nothing you can't do to me. I'm an immortal. Keep your head through the portal. Body turning blue like a squirtle. Smoking on herbal. Calling it purple. Shooting these fans got a brother than a hurdle. That's this laugh. Smarter than Urkel. Rappers is drag. Calling them murder. Rappers is trash. Put them in the circle. For the rap game, I'm the one that'll murder. Lyrical bullets as soon as I put it. You thought I know what to come from the rappers and crashes. Ain't a second bit of the matter. Matter of fact, I'm a rattle with anybody that want to battle hurricane. The brain pain, nigga, you better scatter from the leader, get down. I'm hacking the planet, bunch of government niggas, I gotta kill him. Fill him with venom, my back, and wearing the black rappers react, cause I am a killer. Coming straight from the murder, man, the witness, the realest, I never been up in any rapper that wanna fuck with me. Wanna get tough, we better get bumped, get a bump, nigga, get jumped with a dump, y'all niggas get up with me, so I'm good. Go home to yo, get it. Street you both, you show me no pity. Throw up the boat, to sell your boat, go to the coast, so those in your city. If you provoke the folks and go to smoke, everybody get your home, they gon' get it. Grab the rope, the grab your hold, tie you up, then hang the bitch, pro ceiling, cold feeling, and the cold, the whole mission. Going to the building, I'm leaving in 4 minutes. Feds and cops, get your shot, spin the block, cause I have to pop the old witness. You ain't better mind your own business. Fuck Klaus Schwab, but I mind your own business. Fuck Bill Gates, but I mind your own business. I'ma kill you all, so die you all bitches. So willing, so driven, I'm cold with it. Got hard bitch, I'm colder than Bruce Willis. Bruce Lee bitch, I keep the soul kicking like DPC, I kick the 4 buildings. So I never been a mama sitting to your motherfucking make a nigga don't be a hitter when the flood returns. But I never been a mama sitting to the motherfucking make a nigga don't be a hitter when the flood returns. But I never been a mama sitting to the motherfucking make a nigga don't be a hitter when the flood returns. But I never been a mama sitting to the motherfucking make a nigga don't be a hitter when the flood returns. Feeling never been a mama sitting to the motherfucking make a nigga don't be a hitter when the flood returns. Feeling never been a mama sitting to the motherfucking make a nigga don't be a hitter when the flood returns.
Flood returns, for real. And that's the intro of the flood returns. Shit. Bad motherfucker. For real, for real. Hold on, where the next one at? That was, so it gotta be on.
What the nigga was that? making it stick and never forget it. I make it feel it, the register never did it. I must admit it. She admitted when I'm in it. I'm a war winning, changing different positions. I'm on the ground when I'm fucking with her. Gotta eat it for dinner while I'm into my touch. I gotta come out like bad once I'm glad with her. Let me no acting funny from nothing sunny. I can be your hubby forever. And now you jumping on me. Put a ring on it. Put the lean on me. On the highest pedestal, put the queen on it. You the goddess of the universe and the earth. That's why I got motherfucking sing on it. Pull a driller for Phillips on they get this. Just start the engine and I'm missing your legs up and I'm getting in it. After that we kick it. Smoking, drinking and chilling, watching Netflix. Fuck, buying a movie ticket. I can spit it quicker than ever. They get you wetter, wetter than never feeling better. We on another level, kissing level forever. I can be the shoulder through the storm, be better forever. There's no nigga better than me. I'm a G. I can show you things on the other side. I can take you to paradise. Let the beat ride. Let the ride again, got the ride again. Let the beat ride again, but the girl about to ride again.
I know, right?
Let the beat ride. Let the beat ride. Let the ride again, let the ride again. Let the beat ride. Let the ride again, let the ride again. Let the ride again, let the ride again. Let the beat ride. You can ride again, but the girl you can ride again, but the girl you can ride again. Let me hit you with the lyrical magic of the flame of Abraxas. Killing the government cause they chain up the masses. They are the fastest, I'ma kill them with the fastest. Niggas and bullets, it don't matter, I'm the baddest. Whipping your asses in my dome and expansion. This is my world, I got the home through the bandit. Shoot in the bed, baby, you dead in the bandit. Fall like the neck, I gotta pull out the candy. Regulator, get that you devastated, got till I hit it. You again, shot in the elevator. I elevate the elevator, throw over delegators until your fucking wife. Touch her permanently separated, the motherfucker got away. Let the game begin, I destroy everything in the end. Like I'm a band, throw the bitch in your den. Then I got to do it all in revenge. Treat your family revenge, build a figure to the elite. Motherfucker fill the seat, and I came here to put him to sleep. The fucking sheep, all I got to delete. Every motherfucking NPC, they keep fucking with me. My flow stay intergalactic with the blade in my pocket. Full-time cannon, pull it straight out the jacket. Thinking a panic, see you run, they reacting. Look at my actions, those are beautiful reactions. Releasing the kraken with the flow I be spitting. Fighting the government cause I'm so unforgiving. I am the wind, I will cut through the ribbons. With this wind, I can cut new beginnings. In the end, I can show you the limit. With this blade, cut through your dimension. Fancy ready cause I'm a whole nother villain. Hacking and planning, that's a whole nother mission. The realest that never spit it, don't never forget that hurricane. I'm the motherfucking god of weird bang. The struggle come up in, I gotta do it again. I gotta motherfucking shoot it again. The realest that never spit it, don't never forget that hurricane. I'm the motherfucking god of weird bang. The struggle come up in, I gotta do it again. I gotta motherfucking shoot him again. The realest that never spit it, don't never forget that hurricane. I'm the motherfucking god of weird bang. The struggle come up in, I gotta do it again. I gotta motherfucking shoot him again. The realest that never spit it, don't never forget that hurricane. I'm the motherfucking god of weird bang. The struggle come up in, I gotta do it again. I gotta motherfucking shoot him again.
I will take their breath while they stand. Fuck the government.
Phenom Road 1
Everything they
production.
stand for. I am the god of wind.
I'm the motherfucking god of wind.
Gotta tell them all again, tell them all again.
I'm the motherfucking god of wind.
Gotta tell them all again, let's tell them all again.
I'm the motherfucking god of wind.
Gotta tell them all again, let's tell them all again.
I'm the motherfucking god of wind.
Gotta tell them all again, tell them all again.
Let me push it to the limit, never give it when I spend it. Gotta cut you off the records, I'm a motherfucking menace. I'm not finished when I hurt you fucking feathers. When I blow up the center, and I'ma see you in a minute. Any minute, I'm ripping anybody that wanna get it. Cause I got no tripping if your body up in a minute. I'm the villain, the villains, but the government is and motherfuckers killing innocent and they causing division. But I'm at the central causing collision. I'll let it breathe for a minute. Smoking the weed, I gotta cheat for a minute. Stop a rapper, getting your bodies, I got the title, put it in the beat, but the spiral around the hurricane. And I'm bringing the wind to sip the gin, but they get to be staying. So I'm laying on the bands and they call it in. I got the throw in his friends, and the motherfucker ready to get in. They call it revenge, but they elite. Those motherfuckers put it to sea. Now they all gotta witness defeat. I'm the beast that devoured the bees. I'm a G, you the motherfucking coward to me. Put your head in the sand. Now I gotta put your head in the van. Take it to the bad last killer can. you can bring the bands. Those bitches ain't stand a chance, so I'm taking back onto the land. Now you motherfucking making the bands. I gotta go against the government, man. I came with the gun in my hand, put an RPG in front of the van, about to blow with the government, man. Trying to play the game, that's great to change. They use your figure C to arrange the brain, begin to bring the pain. This world will remain the same. Hurricane couldn't change the game. Gotta win. Gotta tell them all again, tell them all again. I'm the motherfucking guy to win. Gotta tell them all again, call all your friends. I'm the motherfucking guy to win. Gotta tell them all again, tell them all again. I'm the motherfucking guy to win. Gotta tell them all again, call all your friends. I'm the motherfucking guy to win. Gotta tell them all again, tell them all again. I'm the motherfucking guy to win. Gotta tell them all again, tell all your friends. I'm the motherfucking guy to win. Gotta tell them all again, tell them all again. I'm the motherfucking guy to win. Gotta tell them all again, tell all your friends. I'm the
Gotta fire. Gotta fire.
Coming through like a boss, knocking on your soldiers off. Flips in the air, doing tricks like it's motor cars. Told them all, don't fuck with me, gotta show them all. Solar parts, can't get it weapon like a solar bar. Hold them off, gotta reload. Hit a motherfucker, got a bomb. Hit the reload on the motherfucker. Put a flesh, drop the bones, I'm a monster. Operating on the enemy, I'm a doctor. Surgical, now you're vertical and you're convertible. Durable, hell no, nigga, you deplorable. Burnable, better bow down to the God of fire. I don't think you motherfuckers gonna make it out alive. Got your fans traumatized, taking on your dollar signs. Hacking everything, yeah, I got my phone modified. I despise every government, cause they fucking lies. I'ma shine with the revolution on the fucking ride. Gotta fire. I'm the motherfucking gotta fire. Gotta fire. I'm the motherfucking gotta fire. Any, many, mighty mo. Shoot a hater by his clothes. If I point my finger up the fucker, bitch, you gotta go. I'm the dope or the window. Who be falling quick? Who is this? It was a fed that was talking shit. Shooting cops every day. Operation pistol play. Creeping on the cops on the motherfucking interstate. Get a case, sticking through your face. Shot you in your face. Hacking on machines. I'ma change your little interface. I got some Terminators and they came to terminate you. Dressing up like Lord Vader. Better call your Lord Savior. Pulling cake and pulling Vegas. Smoking weed, rolling papers. Everybody high when we shine. That adjudicated true executioner. Powers like the Uber. Don't mean it's scratching. Just the power of super. Who is ya? I'ma hit you harder than the Kuma, bruh. Handing out fades like it's motherfucking super pants. Gotta fire. I'm the motherfucking gotta fire. Gotta fire. I'm the motherfucking gotta fire. Gotta fire. Keep a gun modified. Knock your heads off. Motherfuckers gon' be traumatized. Nigga, gotta fire. Gotta fire. Keep a gun modified. Knock your heads off. Motherfuckers gon' be traumatized. Nigga, gotta fire. Gotta fire. Keep a gun modified. Knock your heads off. Motherfuckers gon' be traumatized. Nigga, gotta fire.
Gotta fire.
Gotta fire.
I'm a motherfucking gotta storm.
I was born to got a storm. I was born to got a storm. Witness the power in a lot of forms, a lot of swords. Decapitate like they got a war. The bloody gore is the reward. What you running for? The spook who set by the door, screaming bloody war. Murderer, hurting you, serving your bullets and murdering your hurdlers. Murderers, leaving body parts in your furniture. Eliminate this your fate. I'ma break you like a dinner plate. Obliterate, vindication, your fate. It's on the interstate. Underlay, never gonna put my gun away. Run away when I pull out the thunder cage. You be done and they left the way you get hit. Stupid little bitch. Hurricane is a storm. You niggas, you better dip. Got a storm. I was born to got a storms. I was born to got a storms. Got a storms. lyrics in a lot of forms, a lot of swarms, getting their gas kicked. I'm Jason Bourne, super quick, hitting motherfuckers with super kicks. I'm too legit, true to this, my mind is scrupulous. Battle you, after that, I'ma shatter you, rip out your clavicle. I'm a radical, savage animal, cannibal, not a cannibal. I don't wanna be Hannibal, it's not to the government, it's tyrannical. It's a hurricane, I'ma kill it till there's no remains. Bringing pain, bringing wind, fire, the stormy rain. Fuck the game, break the shackles they place on your brain. Fucking lame, it is time to break the mental chains. Spitting flames, like a dragon, I do not feel the same. In my lane, in the hood, they call me Killer Kane. Through the rain of a god, I do not need a crime. Bringing this music up, be a speaking now. Got a storm. I was born to God of storms. I was born to God of storms. God of storms. I was born the God of storms. Witness the power of the final form. My final form, cosmic armor and a father sword. I keep the doors of the Federation of separate forms, several cords, several heads. I'm killing several more, several scores. Fuck the government, I ain't having it. Blasting nothing inadequate. Put your head in the cabinet, put your face on the mannequin. Turn evil like Anakin. Imagining all the government vanish. Fuck it, cry 2 tears in the bucket. You looking for bullets, I'm busting bitch. I won't chuck it, I gon' tuck it. Cause I'm a rebel with mine. About to shoot a fucking fan, all dead in the spine. Buried alive, then go bury your guys. Scream bun cop, then go bury your wives. I'm like Isaac, spirit pressure stay in the sky. Hypnotize everybody if you look in my eyes. I got a storm. I was born without storms.
40 million black people in America.
Summons storms and sets the heavens ablaze.
I was born without storms. Without storms. I was born without storms. Without storms. I was born the God of storms.
Summons storms and sets the heavens ablaze. Huracan is the god of storms and fire, the creator of the world and the bringer of natural forces. His breath gives birth to lightning, his wrath tears mountains apart, and from the flames of his heart, man is born.
What if the God who created life was also the one who ordered its destruction? Meet Huracan, the mighty Maya storm god, known as the Heart of Sky. His very name gave us the word hurricane. The sacred Popol Vuh tells us Huracan was central to creation. First, wooden mannequins were made. But these wooden people were flawed. They had no hearts or souls. They could not honor their creators. Seeing this failure, Huracan unleashed his fury. He commanded a great flood to wipe the imperfect beings from earth. Only after this immense destruction did he help create the final version of humanity from maize dough. He is a god of devastating power and new beginnings. Discover more epic tales of gods and heroes. Hit subscribe.
Imagine a force so powerful, it shapes humanity itself. A god who commands the winds, the storms, and the fire, capable of creating life and destroying it in an instant. This is the story of Huracan, the Kich Maya god of chaos and creation, a deity feared by even the gods themselves.
Right.
But what if I told you that without him, we might not even exist? Huracan, known as Ukukskaj, or Heart of Sky, isn't just a mythological figure. He is a profound symbol of the power and fury of nature, representing humanity's eternal struggle to understand and survive the forces of the world around us. But there's more to Huracan than storms and destruction. His story reveals a deep connection to the origins of humanity, the wrath of the gods, and the fragility of existence. Huracan is not your typical god. Unlike benevolent creator figures, Huracan embodies chaos. According to Mayan mythology, he is a creator deity and the god of wind, storm, and fire. His very name gave us the modern word hurricane. But Huracan isn't just about destruction. He's also a creator, a force of transformation. A being with a terrifying form, a human-like head, chest, and abdomen, but with legs that merge into a single appendage, ending in a clawed foot. His arms stretch out dramatically, one poised over his head, the other resting at his waist, symbolizing the sweeping and unpredictable motions of the winds. This monstrous image reflects the immense power of the hurricanes that ravaged the land. In the Kitsch Maya creation story, Huracan wasn't just a destroyer. He was a co-creator. Alongside the feathered serpent god Kukulkan, Huracan made several attempts to create humanity. But, as with many great endeavors, perfection didn't come easy. Their first attempt, humans made of mud. Fragile and lifeless, these beings dissolved back into the earth. Then came the wooden people. They were sturdier, but soulless, unable to worship the gods. Angered, Huracan summoned the Great Flood to cleanse the earth of these failures. It was a catastrophic event, washing away not just the wooden humans, but reshaping the world. The flood is a pivotal moment in the myth. Huracan, living in the mists above the chaos, invoked the word earth repeatedly until land emerged from the waters. This moment symbolizes not just destruction, but renewal, the rebirth of the world. It's a reminder of the duality of nature. The storm that destroys is also the force that clears the way for new life. Finally, Huracan and the gods succeeded. They created humans from maize, the sacred sustenance of the Maya. These humans were perfect, capable of worship and gratitude. In the Mayan worldview, maize wasn't just food, it was life itself. By creating humans from maize, Huracan played a key role in shaping the cultural and spiritual identity of the Maya civilization. Huracan's story isn't just an ancient myth, it's a reflection of how deeply the Maya understood the forces of nature. To them, Huracan wasn't evil. He was a reminder of life's fragility and resilience. Even today, his name lives on every time we talk about hurricanes, massive storms that still humble humanity with their power. So, what do you think?
I would destroy the fucking government. If I woke up with a time of power, it is over. It is over. I'm walking up everywhere.
We delve into the stormy realm of Juracan. Let's first set the stage with the Taino, the indigenous people of the Caribbean. Flourishing in what is now Puerto Rico, Cuba, Jamaica, and parts of the Bahamas and the Lesser Antilles, the Taino civilization was rich in culture and beliefs. Their world was a tapestry woven with myths and legends, each thread a story of gods and spirits that shaped their understanding of the universe. The Taino pantheon was diverse, with deities governing various aspects of life and nature. At the pinnacle was Yukahu, the god of cassava and the sea, and his mother Atabe, the goddess of fresh water and fertility. These gods, along with others liked by Brahma, the god of healing, and Guabensex, the fierce goddess of wind and storms, who is often associated with Juracan, painted a vivid picture of the Taino's spiritual world. Juracan, often intertwined with Guabensex, was not just a deity in the Taino mythology but an embodiment of nature's untamed fury. His name, derived from the Taino word for hurricane, huracan, echoes through modern languages, a testament to his enduring legacy. Juracan was more than a god, he was the hurricane itself, the swirling chaos, the howling winds, and the relentless rain. In Taino lore, hurricanes were seen as the manifestation of Juracan's wrath, a reminder of his immense power and the respect he commanded. These storms, while destructive, were also viewed as a natural part of life, a cycle of destruction and renewal that was essential to the balance of the natural world. To understand Juriken is to understand the duality of nature's power, its ability to both give and take away. The Taino saw hurricanes as a necessary evil, a way for the earth to express its might and rejuvenate itself. Juriken's role was thus not just one of destruction, but also of cleansing and renewal. After the storms, the sun would return, the soil would be fertile, and life would begin anew. This duality is central to many ancient mythologies, where gods of destruction are also seen as agents of change and growth. In this light, Juriken was not only feared, but also respected and revered as a crucial aspect of the natural order. The myth of Juriken has transcended time, permeating contemporary culture in various ways. The term hurricane, used globally today, is a direct linguistic descendant of Juriken's name. This etymological link serves as a reminder of the lasting impact of the Taino civilization and their beliefs. Moreover, in the face of increasing climate change and the resulting intensification of hurricanes, Juriken's tale is more relevant than ever. It reminds us of the respect and caution we must maintain towards nature's power. Juriken, in this context, becomes a symbol of the natural world's unpredictability and the importance of harmony with our environment. Juriken's influence extends beyond mythology and into the realms of art and literature. Artists and writers have often drawn inspiration from this formidable deity, portraying him in various forms, from a fierce warrior commanding the winds to a wise figure symbolizing the cycle of life and death. In literature, Juriken has been a muse for poets and storytellers, embodying themes of struggle, resilience, and the awe-inspiring power of nature. His character serves as a powerful metaphor for the trials and tribulations faced by individuals and communities, mirroring the human experience of confronting and overcoming life's storms. To fully grasp the essence of Juriken, one must delve into the spiritual beliefs of the Taino people. They perceive the world around them as imbued with the spirits of nature, a concept known as animism. This belief system painted a world where every tree, river, and stone was alive and pulsating with energy. In this animistic worldview, Juriken was not just a mythological figure, but a real and present force. The Taino rituals and ceremonies often sought to appease or communicate with such forces, highlighting their deep connection and respect for the natural world. The legacy of Juriken is particularly palpable in the Caribbean, where his story is interwoven with the region's identity. The Caribbean islands, often in the path of hurricanes, have a unique relationship with these storms. Juriken, therefore, is not just a relic of the past, but a living part of the Caribbean's cultural fabric. Festivals, music, and folklore in the region often pay homage to the power of hurricanes and, by extension, to Juriken. This reverence speaks to the resilience of the Caribbean people who have learned to live with and adapt to the whims of nature, much like their Taino ancestors. The story of Juriken transcends the Caribbean, resonating with people across the world. It serves as a universal symbol of nature's fury, reminding us of the awe and respect that the natural world commands. In an age where natural disasters are increasingly common, Juriken's tale is a poignant reminder of our vulnerability and the need for environmental stewardship. As we conclude our journey through the tempestuous realm of Juriken, we are left with a profound respect for this ancient deity. From the Taino shores of the Caribbean to the far reaches of the globe, Jurican's legacy is a timeless reminder of the power and majesty of nature. It teaches us about resilience, respect, and the ever-present cycle of destruction and renewal. In the heart of every storm, in the howling winds,